Hello there, welcome to Pinoyism, and this is Glenda from the Philippines. Well, I'm sorry about my outfit because after this, I'm going to go out to have my Zumba today. Now, in the Philippines, today is Saturday. Now, what's our Pinoyism today? Well, it's about this fact that many foreigners could not understand why Filipinas expect, like on a regular basis, money, yeah, by their boyfriends or friends who are abroad. So this is our topic today. Why? Because there are some foreigners in forums who are asking what's up with a monthly allowance, because there is some Filipinas who would ask for this type of allowance. Well, maybe they are going to school, so probably we can understand the allowance, and the boyfriend abroad is sponsoring for the education of this Filipina. But how about those who are not studying and have their own job, probably here in the Philippines? So, what's up with the monthly money being sent, not just monthly, sometimes weekly, other times once in 2 weeks? So, it depends on the arrangement. So, why? What is the root and what is the origin of this sort of practice? See, there seems to be like an understanding that when a Filipina gets a foreign boyfriend, it seems to be like understood that the boyfriend would be sending her money. What is the root of this? Well, I thought about it, and then this came into my mind that probably it started from way back then, because we've been with the Americans for a long period of time. See, in 1898, they came here to rescue the Philippines from our colonizers, so to speak. And so when they came to the Philippines, they also taught us many things, education, and so on and so forth. And it was at the time that the Filipinos um, found out or realized about this kind of generosity that the Americans had or have. When I was young, for instance, this is an example, because the first American school was founded here in Dumaguete City. So it was normal for us to be seeing Americans walking around the downtown streets. That was a very normal thing. And the adults around us would often send these children, the little children, to run after or to go up to these Americanos or Americans, anyone white, see, fair skinned and with a pointy nose. They were considered all Americans. So go run up to them and say, "Hi, Joe," or "Hello, Joe." But the phrase or the sentence doesn't stop there. It is always followed by, "Give me money, Joe." We were taught that by the adults around us. So we did just that. We would run up, we were kids, run up to these Americans who walk by or pass by our place, and then we would uh, run up to them. "Hello, Joe." We would say, "Hello, Joe. Give me money, Joe." And these American soldiers at that time, you see, were very generous, would shove, would put their hands in their pockets and come out with um, lots of coins to be given to all of us. So I thought this could probably be the beginning of this practice of Filipinas expecting to be given or to be receiving money from American boyfriends or whatever nationality who are working abroad, who are abroad. So that's my take on this issue. Now, it started a long, long time ago when uh, the adults, the old folks, would ask the children to go say hi to Joe, because all the Americans, all the white people were called Joe. They were all Joe, and you don't only greet them, but also say, "Give me money, Joe." And we always uh, succeeded in getting money from them when we say, give me money, Joe. They would always give. And so we associated, we have learned to associate generosity with these people, Americans. And so at the moment, see, these Filipinas have probably still have instilled in their system that sort of trait of expecting to be receiving, to be given some money by the American or by the foreign boyfriend. Is that good or bad? Both good and bad, because there are times when the Filipina, who is the recipient of these cash gifts given by the boyfriends, is able to help the family, is able to send siblings to school, etc., etc. On the other hand, if you don't, because it's not just mere when the allowance is given like on a regular basis. It is not just for the sake of giving you. Period. There is sometimes that the relationship sometimes becomes more intense, and there is that string attached to that gesture of generosity. So the Filipina, probably because she's the girlfriend, is expected to fulfill her promise to that guy, probably a promise of marrying that guy. So the problem is when the Filipina fails to fulfill her end of the promise. Now that is already scamming. We don't do that. And you guys, foreign guys, are looking for girlfriends here in the Philippines. Be very sure of the person you're dealing with. So you just don't send money without actually knowing the real intention of this person. See, money is not easy to come by, but you just don't want to throw it uselessly. Okay, so if you want a real serious relationship with the woman, first of all, find out whether the woman herself, the lady that you are connecting with, communicating with, is a real lady and also has mutual feelings for you. Okay, so that's it. The root of this habit of um, wanting to be given money, wanting to receive money from the boyfriend who is abroad, who is a foreigner. So that's it for Pinoyism. This is Glenda from the Philippines. Bye for now. I'll see you around next time. I hope you will subscribe.